Okay. Make sure things are... Hey, stop that. I don't want that. Okay. Hello, hello, one and all. And welcome back to Remnant 2, where I just wait until everyone gets ready to go, and we are nice and chill. But, welcome everyone. Last time we left off, we had finished the Awakened King. Said king had certainly awoken and was very, very, very angry at the Fae. How angry? Massacre levels of angry. As we saw with the mounted bodies once we actually got into the castle legit. And what happened to the council? Nothing good. Nothing good indeed. However, we dealt with the problem. And by that I mean we absolutely murdered the fuck out of them. Wait, is the bot actually prompt? God damn it, bot. Here I am being preemptive because I effectively expected the bot to be dead. But hi, welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. Or evening or whatever time it may be for you. As you can tell, I am dressed a bit differently. Not me. In-game me. My fine old Narem in-game is dressed differently and armed a bit differently, yeah? What's up with that, you ask? Oh, well, we're trying something different. Sure, we are still Invoker Warden, as I want to cap these off having fun, but I've switched back to the way of Kula. I'm keeping the shield drone. Shield drone's lovely. And what we've done is we brought back the bone saw. Reduces heat generation. You'll notice with voltaic rounds. We brought back the Rubbisher Cannon, our old shotgun deal. And also have put a shock ammunition in it. You're noticing a theme here, you should be. And the charge wounds of increasing fire rate and reload speed per overloaded entity. That also dies to shock. And then we have this, the focus point of what I was kind of building around because it actually seemed generally fun. The Crystal Staff. Charge up this staff, which is why it's steadfast, so it can't be interrupted. And you get a shock and a power stone. Could do it again while it's empowered. Deal more shenanigans. So we've got the Shattering, which increases skill damage. That's for my Way of the Kula. We've got these two deals, adding armor and generating band, shield per shield active, and increases armor per shield max. And then we've got this lovely ring, increases shock damage, and increases shock and overload damage. We are also just a normal dodge, a medium weight, so we can dodgy around. As so, we're a bit less clunky. So, how does this work? Obviously, we know what this does. This does its same thing as it always has. This, however, when you charge it, it shoots out lightning things. Yeah, I'm a fucking wizard. So, yeah, this is what I wanted to try out today, and what I have decided to try out. So that's what we'll be doing. Once folks get here and gather up. So they'd be relatively on time, but maybe things Maybe things have delayed a bit. We'll see how things go. They'll be here. Eventually. But that's fine. I get to show that off. And that is indeed what we'll be playing around with. Oh yeah, I might as well show off what the weapons can do. The weapons kind of have a bit of synergy with this. In that this obviously does its normal, it just shoots things. It win like so. A bit with a lot less heat generation up because I've got that deal going on it. But however, if we do this, it's a little movie orb. That zaps things. That I can regenerate really quickly because of mod regeneration. And the fact that this gun is a bullet hose. See? It's already back. So yeah. That's what that's rolling. It's going off into space. Then there's the shotgun, which honestly is just a fairly hard-hitting shotgun. Sidearm. That I can then make it do zappy ammo. And so, synergy. It lasts for a fair bit of time, honestly. How much it takes to recharge. And then you just need to work it back up, and voila. Now, is it as powerful as Explosion build? I don't know. But it's something I was kind of poking around with before and decided I want to try this out. So we will. And we shall. Oh, there's Muno rapturing it. Could tell by the obnoxious amounts of lag. Actually, the whole thing just froze for a moment as it was like, oh, let's just get in. So that's one of the group. Whenever they jump in on matters. Once I can rapture them in. But yeah. So, basically, Invoker is playing into more Zappy Zap and more of the shock stuff. Haste is neat too. Haste is a good advantage, but it's mainly really go out it on the shock aspects of things. While the Warden is still around because it adds a decent level of survivability. And so even it, and combined with this Custodian's Bastion, it's like, even with me wearing lighter armor, for only the normal dodge and the Celic gears, also because I like the look of it and it seems fitting for the build, we're still getting about like 50% damage reduction out of it, so we've got dodging capabilities and we've got that. So we're really good against shock, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of things that are going to end up doing the shock front. And the thing is, it's like, this is just going to be, and as we have the loadout thing, this is just kind of one of the deals I have saved. I have my original build saved, the one I was using with the dog in cannon. I've got it, and that's explosion orientated. I've got this, my main explosion orientated, that I've been kind of fiddling around with for when I start leveling up Ritualist. That'll be right there on the Vile Wrecker. And then this is something to use the Punchy Fist for. Just a super tanky build. And then there's this one. Lighter Zappy Zap. I also pretty much used all my scrap for all of this, so yeah. I use as you can't see it because it's underneath the camera, but I only have 63 scrap at the moment. I very much need more scrap. Now it's just to get... It's like, I got the main of these up to +9, which is where everything else was. But the Rupture Cannon and the Bone Saw are only at +15. Which isn't quite as high as I'd like it to be at this stage, but it's not at a too bad of a point either, so it's serviceable. It is serviceable. And for now, we wait the people to join up in the voice. Hopefully. Hopefully. Now, when they're ready. Be waiting a bit, but still MIA a person anyways. They're alright. They seem to acknowledge earlier that they were still fine with things. That's something very well could be them. Yeah, it's like, the ranged weapons are definitely here in support of things, but the staff will definitely be the primary. Especially charging it up like so. Actually, can send things pretty far. And yes, the gun, the side gun, the sidearm, but it clips through the long coat. I'm used to it. You play enough MMOs, you get very, very used to clipping. Point that it really doesn't faze me all that much. Hello, children. I see y'all are still playing around the rubble. Well, enjoy. Who am I to say no? Okay. They'll be ready in a few, alright. Glad I got word out of them. Good, good, good. We're just in the waiting game. Boo-boo-boo-doo-doo. Ah, you're up here. Hello, good sir. Don't mind that I'm dressed up as somebody completely suspicious looking. It's fine. It's fine. Not that suspicious. Did you just wake up, drone? Good morning, drone. Or maybe it teleported around because it got into a spot that it didn't like. Maybe that's happened too. Just went on Flashy Flash. And I don't know why. You know, the funny thing is, fuck if I remember where I got this crystal staff from. Actually, that's a great question. Like, where did I pick this up? I don't know. That's a very, very, very good question. Ba-da-da-da. game definitely goes for very atmospheric music, more than anything else. Oh, I did get it from Forgotten Kingdom. Okay. Alright, I grave robbed this weapon. Okay, so I haven't had it for that long. Fair enough, it's like, how long have I had this weapon for? Oh, it's a DLC weapon, okay. Not the previous DLC, the one before that we did. The Forgotten Kingdom.
She said I could totally be like her someday. I just can't ever give up.
Good for you, kid. Good for you. This is a very neat looking armor. It's like, it's not completely the wizard vibe, but it is a bit of a darker wizard vibe. Which is why it probably fits so well with a ritualist. Even though I've not played it, considering the circumstances we found it, well... just a tiny little chain link gate there. Honestly, I'm surprised we don't have a sturdier backboard for the firing range. Like, sure, there's some sandbags there, but it's mostly just corrugated metal and chain link fence. Seems like you could at least raise the sandbags a little bit higher. Like, so at least they're all even with where most of the shots are going. Plus a little bit more. But who am I to judge? Just the person who thinks it looks a bit dangerous. Like, you can move some of these from here to over there. It's not like anyone's shooting at the people practicing. Some days take longer than others. It's fine. I started up expecting as much, that I'll have to ramble for a bit. But hey, that's what I do best. And that's effectively what you need to do as far as streaming goes. Sometimes you just need to ramble to fill the air. Obviously, of course, you should know when not to speak. If there's, like, particular moments going on, like a particularly emotional moment in the game or such, that's when one should lean back. Maybe react here or there if you actually are legitimately reacting to it. That's just natural. But no reason to fill air if a moment is happening. That's when you just let it go. Do its thing. Thrive. It's all about managing that flow of things, which has definitely been one of the harder things for me to figure out when it comes to to streaming, or really just social interactions in general. I'm not good at that. If it wasn't obvious, I'm not. Hello, little one. You're still not gonna like me watching you, are you? Nope. You're as shy as always. Oop. Right, there's one. Invite but we want. There. Hello. Either you're not talking or I can't hear you. One or the other. It's not one of my settings wrong. I don't think it is, though. No, I'm still default on everything. Hmm.
There we go. You should be able to hear me now.
Yes, yes, I do hear you now.
That was
Welcome.
on my end, sorry.
Okay.
I just stepped away from the computer for a sec when you pulled me in.
Ah, okay.
And it took me a sec to get over here and fix my sound settings.
Fair enough, that happens. Happens enough, it's why I'm paranoid about sound things. It's like, it's not on my end, is it? As I start checking things.
No, I was playing Repo earlier in the week, and we were supposed to, like, join the Discord chat, but, you know, turn our volume to 0 so we would, like, talk and our little reactive thing would light up, but we were using the in-game audio.
Oh, okay.
And then I never unmuted myself anyway, so... Oops.
Fair enough. Luna's been sitting in the game for a bit, but they haven't jumped into the voice any.
Let me do this.
Well, there's some sort of
Ah,
shared dealie you wanted to try?
Yeah, do you know how to do that?
Eh. Let me check things. Also, I don't believe you're going live message.
What? 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 I'm not gonna kill my friends with friendly fire.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Let's see here. I might have to. Let's see here. Maybe if I do that. Add you as a favorite, maybe?
Yeah, I just got a pop up thing, and the link he gave me crashed, but
I don't know if it gave a link or...
it didn't work. Well,
It's a...
it gave me a link, but let me just do this.
Okay, it's like,
If I
either
go
the...
over to your stream, I have an option to. I think this does it.
Stream together. Wants to do that. Share chat started. Okay. That's... That looks promising.
Okay, there we go. And it'll pop this thing up. And now, if we have any victims, I mean, friends join, they'll see both our chats.
Alright.
It's a little, it can get a little chaotic. It was pretty chaotic when we were doing it before, but
However, we are both much smaller streamers than it seemed like some of the people you were streaming with before.
maybe a little.
I was lurking during that. But so it's like I was noticing. It's like, okay, yeah, that is... You were certainly playing with some very active people.
One of my friends was in there and trying to translate some of the Japanese for me. I'm like frankly messaging. Wait, what did she say? Is that Japanese for clown? No, it's Japanese for monster. And then they gave me like 4 different translations for the Japanese word for clown.
The important words to know because they're impending demise. Somehow, amidst all the chaos, though, of what was going on, I did ban one viewer bot that popped up in your deal. It's like, nope, now's my time to shine, and then I nuked him.
I didn't even I didn't even know, but I was barely paying attention to like the chat at all just because of all the chaos. I don't know how Haru does it. Especially since her English isn't the best.
Yeah, the fun fact though is you weren't supposed to know because that's what the job is. It's just to get rid of everything before it becomes a problem. Nope, there we go.
Hello.
Hello, Luna. How you doing?
Doing fine. How are you guys?
Good, good. A lot of the stuff from the recent Warhammer Skulls event that had all my interest.
That is fair.
Alright, I'm supposed to do this as well. Oh. Does she?
Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated.
Okay. I think I got all that sorted. Now let me see how I am totally not going to kill you guys with friendly fire.
I'm trying a different build.
Oh, fun. Oh, that mouse wheel's being silly. I am going to have to do surgery on my mouse at some point. I know what's wrong with it. I just I just have to crack it open and fix it. I know how to crack it open and fix it. I know where the problem is. I know how to fix it. I just need to not be lazy.
Fair enough.
We don't talk much about life before the ward.
I also
You
might
guys
have
3 pebbles.
also pretty much annihilated my stash of scrap in the process of cobbling this together.
Oh, what gun do I want to use today? I don't have that upgraded. Hang on a minute.
You have a not upgraded weapon?
What if it's because I don't have enough of that stuff?
Hammer.
16. Stop.
I didn't realize until perspective of that bucket how big those fucking arrows are.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure that bucket will cease to exist.
I was trying to get numbers for a non-crit, but it kept giving me crits. So it was like,
Too much critting.
what even is? It can't be that high.
Why are your eyes glowing evilly?
Hunter skills, testing things out.
Oh, a hunter
Uh,
skill, okay.
I was going to say don't worry about it, but that works as an explanation too, I guess.
I guess it doesn't scale off of that.
Oh, wait, I need galvanized iron. Galvanized iron.
The other iron.
Here, let's just do this. Hi, Lunar, and
I don't appreciate how your chat is encouraging you.
what? No, no, no. Lunar is a perfect angel.
Hmm. I have my suspicions based on the comment I'm seeing in the shared chat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Perfect angel. Did I take the range trait? Yes, I did. Fantastic. I am ready.
Alright.
Muna, are you
over.
ready?
I'll be over in a moment once I try and remember what this one relic was.
Okay. So, Sephra, can you guess what a different build I'm trying based on my outfit?
You are doing a melee tank build, right?
I wouldn't say it's a tank build, no. I do have some stuff to improve my durability, but that's to put me back up to par for wearing lighter armor. Yet you're not necessarily wrong on that there is a melee aspect to it.
By the way, did you ever play Remnant 1?
Yes, I did. I didn't own any of the DLC stuff, but I beat through the main game.
No recognition of the gun? Whoops.
No. Possibly because I might not have run into it. Only did one playthrough of it after all.
I don't know how common it is. This is Spore Bloom. It was one of the really powerful shotguns.
Ah, okay.
I've used it off and on, but just haven't been using it lately.
Fair enough.
So if
It's possible it just didn't come up in my run because, you know, Remnant is how Remnant is. Don't run into certain things, you just don't run into them. So yeah, this is what this build is.
hang on, I'll help out. There we go. The poison gas is killing them.
Here we go.
Basically, I've made myself a shock wizard build. Try and make things go zap. How well it works in practice, I have not tested.
I'm ready now.
Alright. Zap.
I'm totally not going to get any of you killed with friendly fire.
Uh-huh. Yes, I absolutely believe you. Alright, last visited.
Hope you remember what we were doing, because I don't.
The other path of Yasha I haven't done.
Oh, alright.
We were fairly early in it, so not surprised you don't remember. We have pretty well cleared everything up to this point. Yeah. Just forward this way. That looks like a right doorway.
But it's not. It's a side questy doorway.
Oh, really? It is? Huh.
Yeah, you need to look at like the map.
I don't know, I
The
just
map
figured...
outside.
It was more, I was figuring it's literally right in front of us. How could this possibly be a side thing? That was more the logic for it. But, fair enough.
Yep. Okay, where are we?
Forgotten Field. Whatever the heck Forgotten Field is.
I've never seen anything like this before.
We got company!
Bag's full.
Iron. Wait, one iron. This is falling from the sky.
Oh yeah, earlier today when I was... What's that place? Did someone find something? Did someone find precious treasures? Did I find any presents?
Just these.
He died fast.
Oh, right, we're back at this structure again.
Do you want me to give you the hints again?
Sure. Though, is there an alternate item we can get out of this?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Nah, it's pretty consistent.
fair enough.
Yeah, was there anything at the very top?
The chest, the loot.
Okay, I'm gonna come back down and then send it back up.
Alright, what's our first circle?
Okay. Left facing duck head. Phallic symbol with a circle with little prongs coming out the top.
Sorry, was that the second one you were talking about?
Yeah.
So circle
The-
with prongs out?
Yeah. Or phallic symbol with the circle at the top.
Hold up.
Prongs.
Something
Yeah, I know.
killing me.
No, it's killing me. Now it's dead.
Okay, I saw stuff flying past me, which is why I was concerned.
Just wondering where he was.
Muna got bored with our shenanigans, wandered off, and a bunch of things got mad and came back. Okay, the third one is a circle, half circle, and horns on top. And this fourth one is half circle on the bottom. Looks like a pyramid with antenna coming out the top. Problem is I don't know if we're supposed to line it up top to bottom or bottom to top. Okay, so yeah, duck head. Second one is going to be the. Oh, you wandered off.
Oh, man. So that's more.
I think this is right. There you go.
And one of them I ended up
use that.
wounding up, confused.
Which one?
I think it was the second one.
It's a phallic symbol with a circle at the top, and prongs coming out of it.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that.
Oh, Moon is like way ahead of us.
Yep.
I'm at the point where like this is where I've kind of like looted roughly to this point.
Everything okay over there? Or you're just being quiet.
Yeah, it's fine.
Tired again? Work been hard?
Yeah, I'm just tired, but
Are you tired because you were up all night playing Doom?
yeah, no,
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Oh, that poor gazelle.
Not for Gazelle, for what to hurt us.
Moon holds grudges.
full.
Ooh, crystals. That's right. I drank through my stash of crystals too. And checkpoint. Anyone need it for ammo, or are we just going through? Nope. I seem to have been absorbed by the wall. I went too close.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I'm seeing a lot of dead things. Been a surprisingly common occurrence.
Blade and spear, shield and stone. To arms! They come! They come! They come! The rot! They... Oh, a Paxel tech. A terrible wonder, even for one who has seen many wonders. If its kind walk Yesha foreigner, then surely the wheel of the world is set to turn again. Perhaps it will grind me at last. Pain now outweighs peace in the measure of my days. God murderer.
Can I help you?
The traveler tried once. She came upon me at first light, when the dew had not yet fallen from the grass. A carpenter, and daughter of a carpenter who was a carpenter's son. The branches took her at once. I wonder if her saw is still clenched within her fair hand. How came I to this wretched state? Its eyes reached the question before its tongue left home or hearth. The tumbling ruin beneath its tender pads was once a fortification, an encircling bulwark to the greatest conurbation ever brought forth on Yesha's soil. Such faith we took in its solidity. Merchant and marshal, peasant and prince, their souls kneeled at the altar of within and without. But a wall is a false god, built to crumble. The only thing a wall ever truly divides is a fool from his wisdom. The rifts open swiftly. They split the bulwark stone as a hot needle kisses the onion skin of a boil. And the pus poured through on tangled wooden limbs. Yes, the final calamity. Their numbers endless. They rushed upon us like a river in flood. The end began. Teeming with life. The sun has never shone on a city greater, ruined, so that I might not even visit it in dreams.
Lovely.
Charnel, by the root. Yes, the final calamity. Their numbers endless. For 40 days, we fought them on these steps. The soldiers fell first, then the officers, then they called upon the priests. We knew the children would be next. And so, We flung our very bodies into the breach. Some were torn apart like green shoots in a glutton's teeth. Others were swallowed whole and vanished from the sphere. I stuck, anguished cork in a malign bottle. It seethes around me. It waits to disgorge its grotesqueries once more upon Yesha's scalded skin. Please, Paxotec, wanderer, it who would do right, put its edge to this cursed snarl. Vent its rage upon it. I shall greet death as an old friend, and we shall go hand in hand to the horizon, leaving the suffering of this blasted heath far behind. Destroy the knot.
They mean not do they mean the deal behind them?
Yeah. Yeah, also the root kind of doesn't like it.
Yeah, that part doesn't surprise me.
I think that's all of them.
Figure it.
Yes,
Yeah, I think so.
we did it.
And we saved him. Good job.
You can say, wait a second, you thought you'd die.
Am I? Is this real? Or has insensate madness claimed me? Paxotec, I have not tasted air unmixed with the foul humors of the tangle. Even age is age, nor did I dream that I ever might again, much less feel the soft touch of good soil beneath my hooves, or the kiss of the wind on my free fur. Faithless have I been, and yet Paxotec came, with war in its right hand and temperance in its left. The Paxotec came, and I am saved. Two-handed warrior. It has my allegiance, whatever may come. Paxotec have a gift for death, this much is true, but they are not all destroyers. Perhaps if it fights with us, perhaps the root may yet be crushed under the wheel of time. Take this, though it be a relic of we Lamer, stewards of death. Wield it in defense of life.
New trait rugged.
I think I shall linger here a while yet. Many are those who fell on these blood-soaked steps. No, some are now naught but bones. They each deserve the funerary rites of royalty. These I shall endeavor to complete with whatever time is left to me. If its road should ever wind this way again, grace me with a visit. There are yet tales of Yesha I might tell it, if it cares to hear them shared. There remains much to hear for those who would hear it, much to learn for them that wish to learn it.
Okay, well, cool. I assume that could have gone very differently.
Yeah.
Oh, increase the summon power. Let's see. For the ever elusive summoner that we'll probably not find.
I believe it also increases the health of the dog.
Oh, cool. Fair enough. That's actually good to know as well. Important for doggo. So what was the alternate way that could have gone? I assume something horrible
you
happened
kill
to him.
him.
You just kill him?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh.
Alright, well, I'm glad we saved him. Even though I had no idea what I was doing, was just poking stuff around him.
I hear Muna typing. Muna, are you saying mean things about us?
I'm looking up the other possible things.
Fair enough. I am always curious what alternate rewards are.
Yeah, interesting.
I know this game loves them.
Destroying the root necklace before killing any other enemies gives you a necklace where it's... or amulet, where after 5 seconds of not being damaged, increases damage dealt by 50%, but is a 30% boost if your health is full, apparently.
Ah,
okay.
So
interesting.
it's one of the giant damage increase across the board.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but that sounds like not getting hit.
True. Like, but that involves being good. Oh. This, I assume, is the altar thing you need. Yeah, okay. To get summoner stuff.
Yeah, every map will have one altar somewhere on the map to exchange the currency.
I see. I can also see that it requires a fucklot of these blood moon essences for everything.
Yeah, and they're kind of a pain to get.
So y'all have told me before. Oops. I do like boxes.
Hard iron. Hey, Muna, does this hurt?
No.
Oh, cool.
Gonna say that was a question I was immediately worried about what the answer was about to be. Considering past experiences.
What?
Back here, little one.
What the hell do you think happened here?
Let's rest.
Oh yeah. Have you gotten this one? Or is this? Oh yeah, no, it is this one. We have gotten this one.
Yep, we got this one. So I cashed in the ring for the sidearm crossbow, and now I assume we're going to get the ring again.
You can get the ring back.
You know, I'm actually fine with this.
Can you not snap together, please?
Look how the game's called out Archer, but here's the guy just shooting with a fucking gun.
That's
Oh, yeah, I actually did not have that ring. That's apparently a new ring. And book.
Okay.
And there's the key. I didn't even look at those rings that we picked up. Spirit Ring, mod power generation, sealed resin loop. The attacks can be cancelled mid-action by dodging. Oh, okay. Guess if you will want to be able to mid-interrupt your melee stuff.
I mean, it's handy if you're, you know, good at the game. No, like I'm not.
There's iron there. Iron.
Can't carry any more of that.
See, you'll have a variable party going on here.
They were shooting me a lot. They gave me like magic cancer or something. I used a balm and it went away. Shit, sorry.
Just delicious scrap.
That's not where I want to shoot that.
Just chest.
The doggies, they bark bark.
There's the big one.
That goes a big one. Sorry.
We'll just roll in this water.
It's just a little fire. You're fine. You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
My lucky day.
Anyways, it was good knowing y'all.
Mhm.
You might want to start running back, etc.
They want to watch.
Want to watch me getting drowned? Sure. Hey, Curly, you don't mind if I use your resources against you, do I? You know, your invoker power.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Apparently, they decide to ignore me and go for y'all.
Worry, I used my poison gas on them.
Bag's full.
And alright, problem solved.
It's this way, I think.
Honestly, that fight went a lot smoother than the first time I did it.
We're also, you know, a lot higher level. Got better equipment. I'm using Spore Bloom.
I was shooting them with lightning.
I just realized just how freakishly high the damage on Spore Bloom is.
Yeah.
Oh, the Spore shot I'm shooting buffs you guys when you're in it. Neat.
You seem surprised by this, as if he expected us to die to it.
Maybe. Maybe. You know, it feels like it's too overpowered. I'm going to use something.
I mean, it's not that bad of a thing here. It's like we've technically gone through this area before. We're just in a different route of it. So just keep doing what you're having fun doing. Okay, the little one is still here.
Oh, it's red. Oh. So, Nareem, see any
Say-
red orbs or red spirits going around? Shoot them.
Okay. Giving ourselves some blood moon essence. If you see what I need to shoot, then point it out.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not 100% sure this is map condition, but we'll find out, I guess.
I mean, that looks like a very red moon sun eclipse thingamajig. If it isn't,
out.
it's certainly doing its best impression of it. Anyways, bye. I have a root rod, I guess.
Won't fit.
I don't even know what was fucking hitting me.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's fine.
What the hell is the... There it is. Well, you kind of shot with your staff. So I hope you shot before you hit it.
I didn't even know I was hitting it with my staff.
Yeah, it auto sought it out, so...
Alright. Impressed by the level of tracking these things seem to have, but... I did hear jingle as something broke. I didn't see it, but I did hear the jingle.
I
Oh,
can't
if we
hear
see
anything
more,
like that.
we'll try to point it out.
It's fine. I'm just over here coughing my lungs out.
Nareem, do you have cancer?
I am perfectly healthy. There's no problem. Ignore all the weird red stuff around me. Oh.
That thing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Speaking of, so I've been poking at Elder Scrolls Online some more, and found out something fun. One of my characters is taking, I want to say it's like 25% extra damage from poison. It's very strange.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, attacks from the Fighters Guild, especially the silver bolts from the crossbow, they also do extra damage to my character. I can't figure out why. It's a mystery.
Okay, I think I have some suspicions on the silver front.
Yeah, I can't figure out why. Also, don't visit my character during full moon. Two of them now, but they've got like basically the same name. So, but yeah, don't come by on the full moon. No reason why.
Yes, absolutely no reason why.
Yeah, it's a complete mystery. Also, ignore how in that one werewolf instance they weren't attacking me immediately. It's very strange.
More blood
Maybe they just
essences.
like me.
So is there like a set amount of blood moon essences on a map, or do they respawn?
I think there's a set of mounts when you instance in. And then, like, that's it. So you could attempt to leave and re-instance and come back, and it may still be Blood Moon, but...
Okay. Even more? Well, I'm certainly glad to be getting some. I'm glad it showed its face. I can definitely see how this would be a hassle to farm up everything, though.
Yeah, especially since it's just like RNG when it's going to be a blood moon.
Yes. That in particular. I feel like, Moon, I have vague memories of you and Andrew trying to farm this without me understanding at the time what was going on.
You know, I should probably stop shooting those things with my crossbow.
Shooting which things?
Those things.
What are those things doing?
Well, they explode and they deal damage, but I'm using crossbow ammo to do it when I have a perfectly good cube gun to shoot cubes.
No.
Also, they have cancer clouds when they pop.
I haven't noticed that. Don't know why.
Oh, you've got something on your everything.
It's fine.
Is it a new fashion statement?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, have you seen the clothes that all this red stuff is attached to? It is definitely fashion.
Yippity yip. Everything okay with the doggies?
Yeah.
Are you there by yourself?
Yes.
Ah. They get so barky when you're there alone.
Oh, that's not a red marker. No survivors. Drops off into oblivion. Don't want that.
See here, I'm seeing dropped ammo.
It's possible moving this thing here.
Might
Oh,
be
yeah.
been through here, alright.
I did a full check because I figured I would check the other route for any more things. It loops around to where you guys would have been. So
Okay. Fair enough. Guess we were just poking things without realization you were already a step ahead. You did miss a root person, though. We dealt with that.
Hi.
oh,
If I roll as I'm coughing, I can slightly interrupt the cough animation lock and keep moving normally. I found a river. It's full of evil things.
just get him.
I'm working on it. Surprised that there wasn't anything at the end of that.
I mean,
Oh wait, fox. No.
No room for that.
Well, on the plus side, when I'm in the water, I'm not coughing. So where does the other side of this river lead?
I mean, I would talk with you, buddy, but I'm not the host. I'm just gonna stand here with you awkwardly.
Found a blood jewel in another chest.
hey,
I didn't have that.
What
It was actually a ring I didn't have.
does that do? Charged melee attack supply bleeding, dealing 687.8 bleed damage over 20 seconds. So I guess it's something if you want to, like, make a melee bleed build.
Or you just like bleeding things, or want the extra damage.
True.
You never know when you've got a build where, hey dog, I heard you like bleeding, so I got some bleed with your bleed, so you can bleed while you bleed.
Anyways, I'm heading back as quickly as my totally not sick person can go. It's fine. I'm totally
You
not
totally
sick.
don't. Yeah, you don't have cancer. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine.
It's just that atmospheric, totally not ominous and coughing that you run into in games or movies or such. They're perfectly healthy. It's fine. It's just a little cough. You sure we don't want to rest at that crystal?
Oh, yeah, I can head over.
For completely unrelated reasons to the current conversation.
Yeah, there is a book on the table over there.
Oh, book where? Sorry, I'm coughing. Book. Construction. Oh, that reminds me. There's some dude that was singing at some point in this level, and I totally didn't talk to them.
Oh yeah, I
Or at
was waiting
least
by
playing
him.
the flute. We kind of went back the other way around, and then I didn't know where they were again.
Yeah, they're like right next to here, so we can go talk to him after we cure your cancer AIDS.
By totally not saying this. Sure. So something about a music to... music to suit the beast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You!
Ah, there we go. I'm feeling remarkably better. Anyways, where was it, the person?
They're
It's like the person you
way.
talked to. Keep going.
Oh, okay, I can hear the music now. Oh, I think that's by you.
I am here. Friend Paxultek, it returns.
I'm curious.
Wait,
Hey,
have I
Muna.
been before?
Of
Mhm.
course. Many seasons ago,
Oh wait,
Paxul
you're
Tek and
approaching
I
me. I was gonna
spoke
ask you to
of
stand back a little bit
songs
more.
of course.
I'm curious
Sephiroth,
at
you've
this
been
point.
raided.
It is not the same Paxul Tek.
Oh no!
Forgive
Hi,
me.
Orange.
The horns. It does not
Welcome,
have them.
welcome. I'm
A new
Sephiroth. I'm
friend,
some
then,
crazy
hmm?
person who's
So what brings
currently
the two-beleaguered Yesha?
totally not getting my friends killed with friendly fire. Hey, Muna, don't move. I want to see how much this does.
Mhm.
Gods.
Oh, that did a lot more than I thought it
Surely
would.
Paxul Tek are a brave
I
and
don't
brazen people
know
to
why.
explore the jungle.
I think
This-
you made a decision.
So it
This
better
is not the
than
first time
foolish
I've heard
though
this
that none
sentence of,
is more
oh, this
beautiful than
did a lot
Yesha.
more than I thought
If
it
Paxul
would.
Tek seeks purpose, perhaps it may find it in the temple ahead. A dark beast has taken its lair within.
This is what happens when you shoot your
Alas,
friends.
the great water heart which tales tell once opened the
What
temple
did you want me?
has been shattered for an age and an age.
So idiot.
There is no hope without its song. Yet beware, friend Paxul Tek, for the Ravager has been killed before. There is none more powerful than that which shakes off death.
Hi, Orange.
like
Did you have a good
fallen
stream?
leaves. Of course.
If they're still here, I don't know if they left or not. I'm busy
a
killing.
tragic tale woven into many
I mean,
threads.
they are reacting to
The
your
story of
shenanigans,
the Water
yes.
Harp is the story of Yesha and the balance. It is the story
Do solo
of the
repo
man.
rounds.
The great wolf,
I have
the
not played
Ravager,
solo repo. I don't think I'd get
decimated
very
our
far.
people.
I have
Said
I
it could not be
unwittingly
killed,
done
but to
solo
do so
repo
would
when everyone
upset
else
the
died.
gods and
It
bring
is.
upon us even worse
I'm
calamities.
definitely certainly not as good
So
as
the
it
harp
as
was
Orange
fashioned
is.
to soothe the beast with music. And soothe it did, but only
Orange is
for a
very good
time.
at repo.
The beast escaped, silencing the harp in the process, ending its
And
song
I
for long
I have a habit
and
of dying a
long.
lot in repo.
The beast
little bit.
is chaos,
A lot.
and the balance ineluctable. The
Stupid
balance
mask
does not
guys just don't
concern
know where they
itself
come from.
merely with life and death, love and hate, freedom, suppression. The
Oh,
balance
yeah.
governs all.
For me, most of the time it's the cloak,
I can
the
do more than tell
shadowy
the Paxul
cloaked
Tek.
guys with the
There is a
masks.
song. Of course, I cannot sing it. I am a flautist.
They're the
after
ones that
all,
get me.
Not a vocalist. The lyrics too are not the same
Yeah.
in Paxul Tek tongue, but
What'll happen is I don't know they're there, and then suddenly surprise, dead.
Wicked alike. To breathe one air, to swim the same stars, all are connected to all. When power calcifies, the blood moon
The
will
Roomba
rise.
is a nasty enemy.
Inaction serves the powerful.
Pretty sure that's
The moon brings
what's
forth
ended
death,
me at
the
least
blood of
once.
the oppressed,
The one
balance,
time I played
the
Repo.
man's change, or something like that. I have tried
More
to
than
give it
once,
some
I have gotten
measure
killed by one of those
meter,
cloaked
but
guys.
the
I was busy
wordplay
saying,
forever
"Hey,
lost
buddy,"
its
to the
tongue.
duck.
Quite so.
I'm just like, "Hi,
Paxul
buddy,
Tek had
how
graced
you
this world for
doing?
generations.
Quack, quack, little
The
buddy."
elder, the one it calls for, the destroyer, to whom many faces fell, the wanderer, who faced the ravager and lived. Alas, songs are not sung of Paxul Tek, but I am blessed to have met many. Its kind bring this one joy and song.
I
seek
think
hope,
on Wednesday when I
friend
was
Paxul
playing with
Tek.
some other friends,
Yaisha is
Uh,
broken.
one of our friends, we
Corruption
explained to her in
waxes
2
while the tree
languages,
wanes.
don't touch the duck.
balance groans in pains of birth. Yet through it all,
So you can guess what she did.
the song of Aphir has hung in the air. One could always hear it in the wind and water, sand.
And then what followed was
and
her running
star.
away screaming from the
I
duck.
came to the temple hoping to hear its melodies once more, not on the wind, but in plain truth, as it was meant to be. Alas, I fear the song is lost forever, destined to live in memory alone. There is much to tell, though, alas, I am no scholar. Suffice to say, the Ravager and Doe are the heart of this world. The very
I don't think I've
essence
run into
of
this
balance.
duck.
The Doe is life. The Ravager.
No, I've definitely not.
Each
For the bit of
necessary
time
equal
I
measure,
played,
if
like last
labor
week or
to
so,
be
I
believed.
definitely did not run
Yet
into a
now,
duck.
The Ravager serves the rot, the corruption that ingests Yesha piece by piece with each passing day. I do not know what will become of our mother, but I trust.
Feels like
the
a rite of
songs.
passage. Yeah.
So long
First time I
as we
encountered the
have
duck, I had
music,
wandered off from the group,
we have hope.
and just around the corner,
May it
hey,
find
look, it's a
favor
duck.
in the
I didn't know what to do with it, so I touched it. Moments
I'm
later,
assuming it's not a friendly critter.
sort of. If you don't touch it, just wants to hang out and be your buddy.
Why is there a dead Muna here?
Um, uh, um,
No.
why? I might have. I just didn't want to answer the question about why Muda was dead. Hi, Muna. How's it going? Up.
Good lord, it's actually massive. Why is it so big?
I have to go retire and be a guard now.
That is not an arrow, that is a spear.
I have all the information I need for that, or...
I mean, yeah, it'll be there if you need it still, so yeah.
Yeah, that's just
You
asked.
come-
It's like, have I run into all the information, or am I...
I mean, yeah, you're good here, so.
By that, I think Nareem's asking if they can solve the puzzle now, or if we should keep moving.
Yes,
I mean,
that.
you have, like, the info, but you need more than info right now.
Okay.
I don't know if you look at the bank of those, yeah, you can't really do anything with that right now. It's missing something.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
Isn't
I
a
heard
spear
info on that.
technically a giant arrow? I mean,
Hydrate, can do.
kinda?
What about this?
What's going on?
Oh.
You have a something through your everything.
I have a something through my everything. What?
You very much had a something through your everything. You heard me.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, I got better.
Clearly. Boop. as everything has returned to proper color. It's hard to tell when everything's a storm, but... So we've cleared up there then.
And yes, with the right modifications, you too can shoot 3 shots out of a double-barreled shotgun. How does it work? Shut up.
Above you.
Go with me. Mysterious force and mysteriousness.
That hurt.
There we go.
Mutated.
Sorry about that. It was an accident, I swear.
Especially if you didn't attach weird things to them.
It was an accident.
First weapon after 3 hits, so empower the next charge melee hit that strikes enemies with shock damage. Huh, neat. More iron. I like iron. I definitely need crystals and scrap mostly, but it's still good. And you, Sonic.
Get back here.
I'll sprayed it. I'm being beset by rolly things. We get ancient alloy too. Brawler's pride, melee speed, melee crit chance. Alright, fair enough. Are you catching up?
Let's come up here and Moon is just punching things to death.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Got the punchy black hole gloves now.
Reminds me of something I was going to check.
Seems like it'd be a bad.
Oh, I never finished upgrading it. Huh. I'll have to fix that later.
Pretty sure Orange, yeah, Muna and Sephra have played this before. This is my first time
Yep.
going through it.
Yeah.
Assume we hit up all the areas we could reach. I know there's an area behind a door, but assuming that's a later thing.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I forget, does this do friendly fire?
Let's
Doesn't seem
quickly
to.
traveling us.
Neat. I am a little sad that my favorite melee weapon from the first game did not make it over. I don't even know if it was like the best weapon mechanically, but it was just my favorite weapon.
Fair enough. Which weapon was that?
The skull flail. It was a
Ah,
flail that was just a big ass skull.
I don't think I ran into that. Boop. Yeah, the first Remnant's interest, I had to take 2 tries to a second try to get into it because my first run I kind of got stuck in a situation that was conductive to progress.
Yeah, I will say that Remnant 1, at least from what I can remember, was significantly harder. Although it's been a while.
I
I wonder if my opinion would change if I tried playing it again.
I ran into a boss really early on in my playthrough that constantly replicated itself when I had nothing that could deal with deal AoE.
Ah,
It was a problem that made me stop playing until I finally gave it a second shot by starting completely over. Suffice to say, I did not run into that boss again. Iron, beautiful iron. $82 trade points. I'm at 82 trade points. I think I'm getting close to what y'all said are the max amount of trade points one can get.
85.
85? Alright, I'm 3 out.
I see purple in the distance. What have I
Purple.
found? The ring of the forest spirit.
Played a bit with Eric Fears, haven't gone back to it. Say what? Not playing a multiplayer game up to a certain point and not continuing it? That never happens to anyone. I side-eyes Baldur's Gate 3 that we've all just kind of not done in a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, oh right, that's the thing, as more games constantly come out. Could try jumping that would probably kill me. I'm going around it.
Muno, why did you shoot me? Why are you hitting me?
What did you do to him, Sephra?
Why do you think I did something?
Because that's usually the case.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's sit here so Muna can get their health back, which I notice is at 2/3.
Come on, I barely tapped them with the lightning gun.
Hmm. Uh, ah! Arrow dude. We fought a lot of arrow dudes.
Yeah, but he's got a name tag. Also, he shoots arrows that give you cancer. Hang on just a second, I have to go cure cancer.
I grabbed my leg. How unfortunate.
Yeah, that was really the right call.
Is that all you got?
Gave him the bibbity with the staff. He did not like it.
Oh, no, yours are glowing.
Soul Sliver. Seems a glow on a pulse from within. Your skin tingles touched, not in a good way. Aww. Box. Get very far in it. Baldur's Gate 3 is fun for playing in multiplayer. If you're willing to accept whatever chaos your compatriots do. Like ending up having to be a conscious objector to throwing goblin children off a cliff.
They were numbered. My brother needed to complete the set.
Uh-huh. Y'all certainly did toss them into a ravine.
Look, you saw what they were doing to the druid. They had it coming.
These weren't the ones around the druid, though. These were the ones outside.
We had to complete the set.
I'm gonna say, that goes back to your initial reasoning of trying to complete a set, yes.
Yeah, there's the gun.
Other root nexus? Oh, yeah, I guess another root nexus. Get rid of the boopity.
I have no idea where I'm coming.
I assume it was just killing it. Humming. Me, I did not consent to these tentacles. Blood bond traits. Also, a bunch of dead people in here and an egg. Egg!
Egg.
Should I be concerned about this egg? At least 30% of a firearm's magazine to deal damage. Increases melee damage by 10% per 7 seconds, extra times. Ah, one of those trying to encourage you to use both things. While Blood Bond skill summons absorb damage taken by the caster. Oh, so diverting damage from you onto your summons.
Yeah.
I could
You wanna
see
know
that
something cool
for
about
I
it?
could
Want
see.
to know something really cool?
I was gonna say I could see
Wanna
doing
know
that for
something really
summoners,
cool?
but I would never do that for dog.
I got enough of that.
Seems mean to dog.
Want to know something really cool, Nareem?
What?
You have a summon that counts out right now.
The drone?
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me, how many hit points does the drone have?
I didn't know it had hit points.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm using that trait right now. Muna, shoot me in the head with an arrow. How much damage did that do?
66, I think.
Exactly. That's one of the secrets of my immortality.
Well, found the big guy, and I think he's trying to head towards us.
Let me deploy anti-rolling measures. Hey,
Again, I did not consent to those tentacles. I am being attacked
crap.
by butterflies.
that's nice.
They are not being nice.
That everything?
Mm-hmm.
Music died down, so I can only presume.
Anything over here? Oh.
See a bunch of holy things and a butterfly. Stop that right now, Sonic.
Yes, I have the lightning gun.
I mean, I have a lightning staff.
Are you like focusing on just elemental damage?
Me?
Yeah.
What I've effectively been doing is trying to do something of
Can't carry anymore.
a shock-orientated build
Oh, okay.
by using the Evoker Shock skill and this crystal staff that deals shock when you charge it up and then charge it up again to release it.
I mean, it's hitting pretty hard. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, it's like when I do this, I did not know that could even hit people. Sorry. I can say it does that, and then I can charge it again within the time frame while it's empowered, and if there's an enemy nearby, it'll just, it'll put a cascade of it on.
Neat. Oh yeah, by the way, this axe I'm using also does lightning damage. I don't know if that helps you at all or not.
Oh, interesting. Don't think it matters either way towards my build.
Una, are you spreading slander about me?
No.
Hmm. Are you
What
spreading the
is
truth about him?
No. Not right now, at least.
Not right now. Fair enough. There's some vigorous typing. The big thing I'll note with this build I've kind of cobbled together on my own is that definitely has a bit of a charge up and that you kind of need to get in range of things.
Yeah, that's the downside.
Ooh. Big crystal.
Yeah, I like the big crystals.
Same. Not spent any on anything that wasn't relic improving, but
Whoops.
excuse me, I was trying to pull his lever.
I was trying to throw axes at the wall for no reason. That was insane timing.
Luckily, I have like 53 shock resistance. Okay, so that what we just need to do, pull this lever.
Mm-hmm.
Only there was 2 levers and one just dropped you down below. Oh, we're back here. Okay.
Yep, because now the mechanism should be working. So now you can interact with the machinery over there.
Okay.
Right now, I need to figure out the proper instrumentation to make it go do 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 do.
Make sure we don't want da-da-da-da-da.
I was going for
no.
Rickroll, but
And I went for Sandstorm.
This looks important.
Right now to do what? Who the fuck knows what? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we've got 8 working with. Food. These, right? Food. 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 Food.
That looks important.
it's other way then.
This looks important.
It sounded closer the first time. I think it was just slightly off somehow.
Yeah, okay. Don't know which direction it's going, if it's top from bottom or bottom to top. But yes, it did sound closer to the song the other way. Let's see about this. We reorientated that the other way. I had it like... Okay, so what did I not comprehend in this picture? That's how I had it first time. What did I mean by this? Oh, there. What that has dot? It's there. There's none that looks like this. The picture. So just hard to see.
Hey, this looks important.
Yes, thank you, game. It's important. I'm clearly missing something, even though I really do feel like it was this.
It's missing a part of it. Like I only played half of it. I don't know.
Hey, this looks important.
Or calendar.
Yeah, you're right. It didn't play all of them. Why didn't it play all of them? Like, because I'm supposed to be looking at the deals in the book, right?
Yeah.
Which, if I was
That
reading
looks
it right, then it's like that first symbol, since it has a line, it goes on for 2. Then the next one is 2. Then a 1. Then you go down the bar, and then it's a 1 and a 1. then another 2 and 2.
For the 2s, try leaving the 2s. Have it empty. Push the 2s. Have it to replace 1.
Oh, have
Don't
it.
have don't have like 2 of the same one. Leave a space in between. Try that.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I didn't think that would be what they wanted. Thought if it was an extended one, they'd have it extended. Didn't realize there'd be a gap. Fair enough. Thank you, Moon. I'm glad to know I was at least barking up the right tree.
Be over there in just a moment.
Roll the Rick Sandstorm.
Yeah. There's also. Hang on. Did I ever say it?
Say, is there another thing here?
There's another thing.
Of course there is. Where you're supposed to be clued into this one.
It's not something you'd really remember easily, honestly.
Yeah, that's understandable. It's like, that one was just right in the book nearby. The fact that I've not really run into much else of notes. Does not surprise
Like,
me
it
that
is-
this game would have secrets.
You could cheese it now. Or you can wait till the relevant information comes around, thinking about it. If you want to try your hand at it.
Wait until it naturally appears. Okay, so there is a clue later on then.
There is a clue later on, yeah.
Let's
Good, we
see
can
if
come
I
back to it.
let's see if I can spot it. If I wind up being incredibly dense and miss it, then you can point things out. I don't see
I'm here.
me.
Nothing sinister is going on.
I would like to cast my doubts here now.
Why? Why wouldn't you trust me?
Possible clue. Huh. Cutscene.
Your timing is fortuitous, Cub.
Guessing that's the Ravager. They have a lot of eyes.
It's been long since I've seen one of your kind. But then, what is time to a god?
Tell him about that time we killed a god and turned her into a gun.
Pretty sure that's against space-time continuum.
But you could know. Godhood is mutable. It can be acquired. It can be lost. Tell me, do you think yourself clever, Cub?
Just remember,
Surprise,
Ray,
surprise.
if someone asks you if you're a
The river's
god,
path is
you
fluid
say
and
yes.
irresistible. Obstacles serve to make it grow stronger and clearer of purpose, but somehow no wiser. Walk with me, cub. I will explain.
I'm sure I should trust the guy covered in
The
roots.
last of your kind left me for dead. That is when they found me and offered me their enlightenment. Blind was I until they opened my eye to the lies of permanence. Oh, the feeble empress craves her fruit, tries to guzzle immortality. But all things die, cub. Even gods. Theirs is mastery of death, the all that is nothing. And so I offer the choice they offered, cub. Return to the
Like where the
ash
tentacles have come
which
from.
we all came, or break the yoke of balance and become eternal. But the bridge between ego and soul cannot be crossed without paying a toll. Here bleeds the lie. Here mules the old order.
Dear.
Kill it. Kill the doe, and we shall seal our pact.
So there are 4 possible rewards in this particular instance.
Fair enough.
I think there's like a potential extra relic you can get as well.
God damn that deer. That deer just fucked him up.
Here we go.
I think he mad.
Oh, possibly why you think that. And just sick a deer on is everything.
Oh yeah, by the way, while we were waiting, I learned magic. That's okay, right?
Yeah, what?
I learned magic.
Oh god, so many
And level-
things.
And also I got the grenade launcher.
I know magic. That's why I've been being a wizard.
He has 80 seconds of bleed. That's not even me.
That was the deer I
I mean,
pursued.
a lot of it was the deer.
Because I don't have deer on my stuff. Those
You
antlers
mean bleed?
bleed. Yes. I don't have deer on my stuff either.
Not enough room.
This is still a true statement.
I was trying something a little crazy. It looks like it was working.
Let me guess, some of the other rewards are like actually attacking and killing the deer.
That is like the other like obvious answer for doing that one.
I assume you can just attack him as well without dealing with without reviving the
Yeah.
deer.
Yeah, so like the other options, yeah, there's healing the doe, there's killing the doe outright, and then there's two other ones. It was during the fights, after you, if you just start shooting the Ravager, during the fights, the Ravager will just eat the doe. That's another option.
Oh.
Another option. The other option is starting the fights normally and then killing the doe before the Ravager can eat him.
Okay.
And then I do believe if you kill the doe when he offers it to you, it does open up a route to get a relic. Because it gives you
Okay.
a amulet you need to unlock a certain thingy.
How many hours do I have? It's a good question.
Let's check your game overview. I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, but some of it might have been just sitting around AFK, so. Or I logged in to, like, do some things, and then I had to, like, just idle while I did my job.
Hey,
Sun, the moon, life, death, the doe, Ravager. Sister first of the four, warrior of light. Oh yeah, the warrior of light.
The game, it says that I have
And the map.
260 hours.
She's former of the four, putting incarnation of life, incarnation of death. Why are things exploding behind me as I'm reading this book?
Don't worry about it.
The tides are high, the tides are high. Watch out, life and sand below.
Right now it's Ritualist. I'm trying a build where I just set everything on fire with explosions. I'm also randomly changing builds when people aren't looking, so all of a sudden I'm doing something randomly different and causing chaos. Ah. The Warden is really good. The drone comes in 3 fun flavors. Defense and resistance, heal and more heal, I guess, and shoot. Nothing's going on.
Why do I not believe you?
Muna, let's get moving. Yeah, I can't accidentally shoot you to get you moving because I'm pretty sure that might kill you,
my what?
Hey,
or at
I
least
like
hurt you a
throwing.
lot.
Explosions were my thing up until this stream.
Yeah, I think this is like the only gun I have that like does explosions
There are not many
for
yet.
primary.
Yeah, there are not many long guns that deal explosions. This is correct. In there, but didn't really have the symbols on that. We talked
For what does it bless me today?
Yes, I killed the big evil thing that tried to seduce me into power.
Can it be? It must. For Paxultek have done this and more among the Pan. Truly its kind are remarkable and terrifying. Know that what it has faced threatened all of Yesha. Friend Paxultek has done a great thing of which songs must be sung. The blessing of Yesha, go with it.
Bet you don't have anything else. You playing a different song?
That looks
Or is it
important.
the same song?
I believe it's a different song.
Oh, jeez. Oh. God, what is this toggle creative mode now?
Oh yeah, that's just don't worry about that. That's if you're if
Okay.
you're
Okay. I press that, it's like, oh no.
yeah if you really want to mess like the entire thing, then yeah, you can do that if you want to.
No, no, I don't think I do. What do each of these notes sound like? Alright. Less smacking at the moment, please.
Sorry.
No, no, it's one at a time.
This looks important.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure it out just on sound alone.
Do you happen to remember it offhand, Muna?
This looks important.
I don't think Muna's paying attention.
No, I mute myself. Sorry. I mean, I did save it somewhere, so I can put it in if need be.
Okay.
That looks important. That looks important. That looks important. That looks important.
Really hard to parse flute into into this.
This looks important.
Definitely some sort of back and forth rhythm, but
Don't worry about like.
Jesus,
What?
the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it.
I would say only worry about like I think it's first 5 notes.
First five.
Don't worry. Yeah, like at the very start of the song. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about like the back and forth in the middle of that bit.
It's playing that restarts his flute.
So those 5.
Hey, this looks important. This looks important. This looks important. This looks important.
How you doing?
Going off of pure sound alone is not working. I don't know my note basis is on what corresponds to what to even begin with. Usually anything that I have to do for actual sound-based puzzles usually have me replicating the same sound. Not replicating the same sound is killing me.
Should be. Okay.
Say before you play it, I just want to see how.
If you want to see how I arranged it.
Yeah. That's technically a back and forth, but not a lot further than I thought it'd be. Okay, to my credit, at that very end there, I did realize the second one might have extended a bit further before the cadence back. But this exact layout, and the fact that the last note goes for a bit longer too. But that exact layout, I never would have figured out, because I just...
It is a really weird format of a puzzle, since like it's not something that's really done a whole lot this kind of, at least formatting like an audio puzzle this way.
Especially since they make different noises effectively.
Oh yeah.
Like, a piano
notes
makes
are-
a very different sound than a flute. Achievement. Yeah, whoever first figured this out must have had a lot better a lot better hearing than I do. And possibly more musical knowledge than I do. Musical rifle designed to harness energy from pun crystals. Does this do shock damage?
I don't think it does. Actually, well, you can try shooting me. I don't think it was shock damage. We can find out. I think it's just regular damage.
Regular damage. Okay, just with an energy vibe to it. Fair enough, okay. It's like, all the aesthetics looked kind of shocky, but it's like, does it really? Okay, interesting. Burst handgun. Is that effectively it for here?
Yes, that should be everything.
Is that everything for this path, too?
I think... Not sure if we got every dungeon, but that should be roughly about where this would end. It's just that the Rapture has a bunch of different rewards. So you gotta go back and reset to get that working.
Yeah, of course. If you want to get everything towards the end, well then, dear gods. Let me rush to do that. Now, here's the thing I ask of you two.
Yeah.
Did we... However might be the quickest transition, did we want to try to see if we could get another blood moon going? I assume it's just RNG upon entering an area?
It is RNG. It does seem to be RNG upon entering an area, if it'll be a blood moon or not. You could warp around, see if areas trigger it, or swap between two different areas. I'm not entirely sure what the conditions are.
Okay, there's a... Let's see, there's a doorway up here to the Faithless Thicket. Yeah, I just want to see if, at the very minimum, could get lucky enough to get enough for the actual archetype. Farm for everything, because that I think would take bloody ages, but at minimum, the archetype item. I think that one required 15 of the orbs, if I remembered right.
I think so.
We've got 5, or at least I have 5 at the moment.
Don't.
Say, I don't think Thunderstorm is what we're looking for. Warden's level 7 though.
Thanks.
Congrats.
You checking something, Muna?
Just looking at a thing, but I guess at this point you could, like I said, warp around or transition between two different areas just to keep moving to an area is simple, just clicking a door and seeing what you get. But is this, yeah. Yeah, never unlock that door. Whoops.
Forbidden
well.
door.
Yeah, we get to open the shortcut after we lock the Nexus Grove thingy.
I tried punching it, and then I tried using magic on it. Neither worked.
Alright, well, we should, in theory, be able to teleport to that crystal.
Yep.
Alright, coming back, sorry.
No worries. That was a good thing to realize that we hadn't unlocked a shortcut. Minor mistake.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Sorry, put on more armor. My ass is fatter.
Let's go to the Brute Nexus first, because then we can unlock that shortcut. It's at least convenient there's another big crystal on the other side of it.
Can I help you, sir?
Okay, here.
There's a dog.
Oh. Dog. Okay. Now the shortcut's open, so now you suggest we could just teleport to the different areas?
Yeah. And then just look at the sky, really.
Look to the sky. Radiation.
Look for Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White in Monty Python and the Grail's Hole.
Let's see what this node takes us. This guy seems normal.
Pretty normal with me.
Yep, just normal alien sky. Temple, because technically we have had blood in this area, so. Everything just looks gray.
Are you done? What did you do?
I accidentally shot the ground with a grenade launcher.
Well done.
And it set me on fire. It happens.
Let's go this way. Can the side areas have blood moons as well? Or should I be sticking with the main path areas?
I feel like I stuck with like the main path areas when I was doing mine.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember where I got mine.
It's funny because I know you have Summoner. You showed off the creepy bastards once before.
Yeah.
This guy looks normal to me.
He set me on fire. Huh.
Oh, wait. Okay, we'll investigate that in a moment, but I do realize I have 2 question mark things on the map, so maybe there is some side areas we haven't been to.
Hmm.
Unless they're just mystery things of mystery.
It's possible we may not have gone around to them. I'll probably save those for another night.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just I realized, wait a second. Those are circles with question marks on them.
So next time we can go over there and check those out.
Or see if we can find them, yeah. They're all on the left side, so it's like they might be side areas in this area. This is why I also figured we'd do the bounce around, see if there's a blood moon, because I know it is a bit late, so... A bit late for you all, at least.
Those dastardly jobs.
Yep.
Where currently, they've decided with my manager quitting that they're going to replace him with dividing up his work between 3 people.
Ah, what could possibly go wrong?
However, that does mean I won't be on the phones anymore.
Fair. Is that
On the other hand,
can say, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Possibly
possibly good, possibly bad.
Yeah,
On
okay,
the
yeah,
other
fair.
hand, if you're wondering, did I already ask for a pay raise? Again,
The answer would be yes. You have
the answer
asked.
would be yes.
Good. As you should.
And a friend of mine recommended that I say out loud where the right people can hear, this will look great on my resume.
Ah, yes, of course.
As you know, going to use it to pad it for when the robots reject it. Or if the robots don't reject it for when the HR people ghost it.
It's always one of the big problems with job searching. It's like, alright, is this thing I'm looking at actually something that's trying to hire, or is it just them putting it out there so that they can technically say they're hiring when they're really not? Survey says, meh.
Or a company will put out a job listing, and then you go to actually look up that company because it sounds like really good, and some things aren't adding up, and so you'd have to contact them to ask some questions. You better believe they didn't respond to me.
Yeah, that's a thing that'll do things. It's weird. I think we've I don't think we ran into a blood moon on our first time through the area.
No, I don't think we did, because then we definitely would have gotten some free.
I was gonna say, except that weird quasi blood moon that, if y'all remember, solved a puzzle for us, but didn't actually have any of the orbs or anything floating around.
Oh yeah.
That we got an achievement for.
Or it was a blood moon and we just didn't see any of the orbs.
Which is weird because we're in this zone long enough trying to kill the flying fuck that we constantly were trying to hunt down. That looks normal. If we don't get lucky, that's fine. Just let me know how much more y'all have in you before you want to call it.
I probably need to call it pretty soon.
Yeah, I probably should be one damages on myself, unfortunately.
That is fair. I figured it was close to that point. That's why I was suggesting we might as well do this instead of trying to poke anything new. So I think otherwise, the only things we have left in this game is potentially seeing if whatever we might have missed in here, and then it's just whatever the final area is.
Yep.
Alright, well, of course Zephyr kills himself, so let's go back to Ward 13.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I did was shoot the ground. Point blank. At my feet.
Yes, I saw. I did indeed see as much. Cool, we've got another area mostly done,
Yay,
and
you're back.
next time we
Let's have a
can,
look.
after we poke around at what we might have missed here, we can, I guess, go through the portal that's waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Red Doe Staff, a melee weapon, magical stave, rumored to contain a healing spirit within. Dealing 250 damage. Next charge attack does Spirit of the Red Doe to stampede forward. Dealing damage to enemies and regenerating health to allies. Okay, so the power of Doe.
Yep.
Fair enough.
We're finished here.
Also, yay good, I've been building my scrap back up.
Ingest in order to catalog their biology.
Oh right, and we got new items. Got new items for our friend.
Mm-hmm.
I require both a prototype and raw materials.
Trait point away from Max.
traveler. Have you been exploring? Certainly. Which planet will you be deploying to? Please find something secret. Something someone doesn't want found. Secrets are how we decipher sacred organisms best. I wish to see something that evokes fear in the populace, in the event of a future hostile encounter. Excellent. I await your findings. I require both a prototype and raw materials.
Alright. Yeah. Wait, thank y'all for playing again. How does y'all's next Friday look?
I think I'm still in the clear. If that changes, I'll let you know.
I
Yep, of
should
course.
be free, so.
Alright. Cool. Then we will tentatively book that unless circumstances happen.
Mm-hmm.
I will inform you if I'm attacked by hamsters.
Yeah.
Never know, they'll just declare holy war and attack.
No, even if you're attacked by hamsters, you still have to come. We'll evaluate if you get attacked by a swarm of weasels.
Man. Ferrets are no laughing matter, man.
Ferrets I would consider fair as well.
Well, they are weasels.
Sure, I guess they are a type of weasel, yeah.
They're all part of the mustelid family.
Right, yeah.
As are minks. And skunks. And wolverines.
You're
And of
attacked by
course,
you're attacked by a
the honey
wolverine,
badger.
I will still have a lot of questions, but that'd probably be excusable to not be able to attend either. And if
Just
you get
remember-
attacked by the wolverine, I'll have a lot more questions for you. Like, how are you still alive?
I think if I got attacked by the wolverine, you'd be having to I'd probably be in like little chunks.
That's why I was saying I'd be first asking how are you still alive, if you're actually alive to mention it.
All
Yes.
I am
Anyways,
going
thank
to
you.
hop
Hope
out here.
both of you have good sleeps and good luck with your work.
You too.
Mm.
Have a good night.
Good night. And thank y'all for joining us well as for poking around, for being around at this experiment with shared chat stuff. Not used to doing this. It's interesting to poke around and experiment. But thank y'all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Next up on the agenda, Saturday, tomorrow, we'll probably do some more Claire Obscure Expedition 33. See if I can't finish up that game, because I am pretty close. We might as well do the final haul. And Saturday is a good day for me to just do so. And then Sunday will be something new. I have some ideas what I might want to do for this Sunday slot. There might be a shorter game I want to tackle and see how that goes, but we'll approach that once we hit Sunday. And then we will wrap back around to the next guaranteed stream. As mentioned, where hopefully we shall be doing more Remnant 2 next Friday. where we might end up finishing Remnant 2 as well, because we are pretty close to that. As far as how much we have left in this game is not a whole lot. So with that, thank you all so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And until next I see y'all, whenever that may be, hope you have a good one, take care, and continue to spread kindness and joy wherever y'all can. For as always, it's the least we can do with the powers we're capable of to make the world a better place. Just simply by being kind, considerate, and courteous to those around us, it goes a long way. It really, really does. So with that, take care, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time, folks. Whenever that may be. Cheers. Have a good one. Take care.